Sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion.
Warren is back from injury. He missed the Vikings game 2 weeks ago in Ireland. Rodgers to throw it, wide open, Washington. He'll get caught from behind, and Washington loses the ball. It's punched out of bounds over there, but big rumbling Darnell Washington on the first play from scrimmage.
You line up on the first play and you think heavy XL tight end Darnell Washington. They're going to run the ball and try and set the tone. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers just slip Washington behind the defense, and nobody saw it.
Receiver set on a 3rd and 4. Single setback, Warren, Rodgers, pump, Rodgers delivers, and it's caught by Jonnu Smith, another tight end.
Really nice job in pass pro by the Steelers offensive line. Aaron Rodgers, you could see his feet get a little skittish back there because of how much time he had to stand there, but they gave him enough to get that first down.
And the victory over Minnesota is now in there. Rodgers gets rid of it quickly, and it's too high in the area of DK Metcalf. Package here for Cleveland. This is a 3rd and 11 for Pittsburgh. Rodgers in the pocket. Rodgers left it fly. Incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the intended receiver. Jacksonville was over there.
You've got Myles Garrett on the edge. They're going to try and chip him with Jalen Warren. He says, you know what, I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to go underneath inside and just easy up and into the pocket. For an offensive tackle.
So been doing it forever. Quick snap, Rodgers, quick toss. It's caught by Warren. And look at that, 4 Browns right there. 3rd down and 6. Gainwell in there, low snap, handled. Rodgers, timing route on the sideline, and it's hauled in. Metcalf.
You bring in Tyson Campbell. He played on Monday night for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He gets to Cleveland on Thursday, and then you go out here and you ask him to cover DK Metcalf one-on-one.
I've worked on it all night. 2nd down and 9. Rodgers in trouble. He flips it, and it turns out to be a decision that didn't help much. Year veteran. -9 on the play.
Aaron Rodgers just flips this out, and there's nothing more frustrating as a pass rusher.
Now this is a 3rd and 18 now for Pittsburgh. They go empty, dime package for the Browns. Rodgers will go underneath, and the Browns do not allow Kenneth Gainwell to do much with it after the catch. Rodgers thus far 6 of 8 for 68 yards. Rodgers had to throw it away. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Alex Wright off the left edge here, able to get some pressure off of his counter move. He starts up the field.
Talented. He's great in the locker room. Terrific attitude. They fake it twice. Rodgers too high, and that's a big target. Washington is 6'7". And Rodgers
missed him, and it's hard to miss a 6'7" target, but he's frustrated that he just missed him because they ran some really nice redirection in the backfield to keep the front guessing, and then they slip Darnell Washington open, and he's just not able to hit him.
This season, Jonnu Smith has been an addition as well. Rodgers, the timing route to the sideline. It bounces off the back of Campbell in a matchup with Metcalf. Incomplete.
To the Cleveland Browns, once again, locked up one-on-one on their top receiver, DK Metcalf. We'll take a look at the top here. Little hand fighting, nothing doing. That's a good job. He had a really, really tough assignment this week, in my opinion. Play a full game on Monday night. Get traded.
Jacksonville, he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Rodgers sets and throws, and it's off the hands of the intended target, Metcalf. Opportunity they get, and the Browns defense holds up on 3rd down. It'll be the field goal unit coming on.
And one of the reasons he's been able to step in so quickly after such a crazy week is because Jim Schwartz runs man-to-man.
The Steelers have a 6-0 lead on Cleveland. It's a quick hitter, Jonnu Smith. And he leans forward out across the 25. World of experience in the trenches. 3rd and 3. Rodgers goes the other way. He's got some room, but he doesn't have the foot speed. And the flip to Jalen Warren. 1st down.
Just flip it out there. Let's see if he got the catch. Tough to tell from that angle. Let's see from here.
The question, did he... It's clean. And the drive continues. The timing was perfect to Metcalf. Because this easily could have gone the other way with Campbell.
You said it, Ian. Easily could have gone the other way, but now you look at those two plays and the momentum. The
19-yard completion. Now Pittsburgh is in Cleveland territory. Off the fake, Rodgers looking downfield, and Rodgers is going to trot out of bounds. The old okey-doke as Tryon Shoyinka gets over there defensively. Warren will line up just off the line. It's a 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Rodgers throws it to the perimeter and makes the connection with Washington. He's had a pronounced role in this first half, and that's a first down.
It's a little stick route. You're going to see Darnell Washington here on the edge. I mean, he is huge. He is like an offensive lineman out there, but he moves like a receiver. And when you're able to run just a quick stick route and get a nice 10-yard gain like that, and also use him in the running game.
Do you work at a carnival? There's Rodgers. And that time it bounces off of Washington, incomplete. We're going to hit the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Swing it. Gainwell snares it and then accelerates.
I want you to watch number 74 right here. He's the extra offensive tackle. He's going to block Myles Garrett for 1 second. Oh, not Myles Garrett, I'm sorry. He's going to slip out into the flat, and he's going to be the lead blocker for Kenneth Gainwell. Spencer Anderson is a heck of an athlete, according to Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator, and that shows it when you're able to block and then get out.
Year offensive lineman out of Maryland, a 7th-round pick. Gainwell stays in there. This is a 3rd and 9. Rodgers with a short pass, and it's caught by Gainwell. They'll get some extra yards to
the quarterback, batting down the balls, interceptions. These two are fun to watch for anybody in both future Hall of Famers.
Catch and curl by Gainwell. 80 per game. Got 47 today. Rodgers throws it. Open look for Freiermuth. The fans get to chant Mooley, the situation they're in today with the Cleveland Browns, 3rd and 4. Rodgers pats the ball, he throws it, and it bounces off of Metcalf. Coverage from Denzel Ward.
Let's take a look at the ISO here. You got DK Metcalf on the outside. I think it's a good no call. I really do. I think that it was more after the ball was put on DK. There didn't seem to be a lot there.
Guys go and ball out, but he hated watching and not playing. Fake it. Rodgers, a deep one on the way. Doesn't work out. Metcalf was trying to work his way towards the end zone. Get there, and the timing was off.
Aaron Rodgers has been talking all week long about how the reason for all the short throws is because teams are running cover 2 against them, and they're not able to get those guys open down the field to throw the ball. And then they finally get the chance here as DK breaks free, and he's just not able to get it down there. Arthur Smith said this week,
I want steak all of a sudden. Badly.
Tupperware?
The throw from Rodgers. This one is on time to Metcalf. First down and then some.
Find a way. DK's over here. He's going to run an in route at about 5 yards. Aaron Rodgers on the move, finds him in wide open space and able to make up for a little bit of the hurt of not being able to connect on that previous long pass.
25-yard pass play, and the Steelers now in business. In the 11th. 10th play of the drive. Rodgers sprints out. On the move, directing traffic, throws! Touchdown! Connor Hayward on the receiving end.
There's a lot to watch on this play. Jaylen Warren, first of all, with a beautiful cut block on Alex Wright to give Aaron some time. And then Aaron Rodgers is going to do something they tell you never to do. Don't throw across your body, especially when you're running to your right while your receiver's going back the other way.
Aaron Rodgers to the end zone. Hayward. Oh, brother.
Alcarez center.
It's not a great look in the middle of the field. Rodgers throws it. Roman Wilson with the grab. They do have 100 yards on the ground. Rodgers trying to throw for the first down. He will. Locates Washington. He's hard to miss.
Hard to bring down, too.
First down, Steelers, 14 yards.
You're going to see Schlesinger just overshoot it a little bit. That's his zone that Darnell Washington settles into right there. And when you get the ball in the big man's hands, he is
15-6 advantage, and they're driving to start this fourth quarter. Gainwell in the backfield. Rodgers pump. Rodgers throw. Separation. End zone. Touchdown. He put it in the bucket to DK Metcalf.
A double move up top from DK Metcalf, fakes the slant, goes back outside, and we talked about this matchup earlier. Tyson Campbell, fresh from the Jacksonville Jaguars. DK Metcalf getting the better of the one-on-one, man-to-man coverage there. Aaron Rodgers with a beautifully placed ball.
On 3rd and 8, Rodgers throws it low, caught by Gainwell, and then tackled there by Schlesinger.
And Schlesinger, a sure-handed tackle to get them off the field exactly when they needed it. Great drive there by the Browns defense, giving their offense a chance here.
Rodgers faked the handoff, and he will toss it to Jonnu Smith. He's tackled out on the perimeter by Devin Bush Jr.